Hey guys, Kinder Knight here. First off, I like to say is welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the 4th installment of Castles of the World Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 edition. And so, we have finally made our way onto the Gutenberg map, or so to speak. And so, that means, as you already no doubtly know, we'll be kicking it off with this build known as Suchdol Castle or Fortress. Whichever way you want to refer to it is fine. Also, for any of you wondering, a download for this map is available for my tier 2 Patreons. And with that, let's go ahead and enter into the fortress and check this place out. Lots of atmosphere and lots of little details. Now over here to the right, we have this little tent. I'm not sure what it's used for in the game. As you can see, it's empty. But we'll make our way over here to this first building. And now here we have the forge. And then if we go inside here, we have another little area where we have another forge. And then right off the side here, we have the stables, as you can see. And then right across from the blacksmith, we have this house here where some of the servants will live. So through here, we open, get rid of that and fix that. There we go. Stepping inside, as you see, we have a bed and a station over here to cook and just some supplies. So that's that. And then over here, we have just a pantry or storage space. And then if we make our way up here to the loft, we just have a lot of hay and riffraff and just supplies stored. And so that's that, nothing fancy. Then right around back here, there's another little storage space. And that's that. And over here, we have the little vegetable garden. Then making our way over here, we have our dove cove. And then up here, we have the battlements. As you can see, nice and spacious up here. And obviously, these battlements wrap all the way around this palisade wall. So we'll go ahead and move on and check out the castle grounds. So now we approach the drawbridge, and real quick, we can just kind of check out the moat here. And now it is has a little bit more foliage than it did in game, but I think it still came out really nice. Very atmospheric. So now we come to the gatehouse. And as you can see, the gatehouse is matriculated, so guards and defenders can drop things down and shoot down at attackers from there. And if we look up, we have our murder holes there. And now we step into the inner bailey. And so the good thing about today's build is it's not too big, so we'll be able to check out all the little details. So we'll head over here. So as you guys already know, this is where the stables are located. And as you can see, my horse. And then over here, I'm not sure what this is used for, but at one point in the game, this is used to take care of sick and injured soldiers and guards. But down the way here, if we enter into this door, we have the little apothecary space that Henry can come to while he's here at the castle and brew up potions and stuff like that. And then here we have the arena where you can train and spar with swords. And now we have this little building here, and in the game it's empty, and so I left it empty as well. So let's hop over that gate here. And now we have this building here. Stepping inside, we have the bathhouse where you can come and have a bath. Lots of atmosphere in here. I think it came out really good. And so next, I think we'll go ahead and check out the interiors of the towers here, or at least the first gatehouse here. We'll go ahead and check that out. So stepping inside, close the door. We just have this kind of sleeping area. We have some stones there to drop through the murder holes, and of course a couple of beds. And then through here. Now I don't know what they call this space here, but there's just a lot of hay and stuff like that. And then it leads out to this little balcony. And then there is a bed here. But again, there's a lot of hay and thatch in here. But through this door here, we just have some more hay and stuff like that, supplies. And now this door leads into the second tower there, but we'll check that out later. We'll go ahead and head back. We still have a few more places to check out. So heading up the stairs here, we come to this space where there's some more beds and supplies around, as well as some linens and some laundry hanging. But stepping out, it takes us to the battlements here, as you can see. So we'll go ahead and go back down. So we're gonna go ahead and explore some more of this tower. So we're gonna go ahead and exit out and make our way to the upper levels of it. So we could take the stairs up here. That also gets us to this level of the battlements, as you can see. And now we can open the door here. And we step inside, and here we have our drawbridge mechanism there, and then in the back we have our portcullis mechanism. So that came out really cool, I think. And so now let's head up the stairs here, and now we come to the upper part of the tower here, or the gatehouse. And up here we just have, I guess it's a barracks area where we have some beds, a lot of supplies and stuff like that. I think it came out really cool. But that's that. We'll go ahead and head down. And again, through here takes us onto the battlements there. But now I think it's time to go check out the other tower, or the second tower. So we'll make our way over there now. So we'll go ahead and head up the stairs here. And now entering inside. So real quick, I'd like to point something out that I kind of made a mistake when designing this. This area right here, or this door, is supposed to be leveled with the floor, but somehow I messed up on the height. And so I had to make it work. And so I added some stairs. And so that's that. But here we have a garderobe. And then up at the top here, we have some supplies and stuff like that. And then of course the door here takes us out onto the battlements there. And again guys, I'd like to apologize for all the jittering and stuttering that we're getting. I'm not actually losing any frames per second, but I don't know where this stuttering is coming from. But anyways, I hope you guys can just bear with me until I figure that out. But anyways, we'll go ahead and make our way up the stairs here to the top of this tower, where we can find some more beds, another barracks I believe, and then we have a lot of like laundry and towels and sheets, I guess, hanging from the beams up there. So that's that. So we're gonna go ahead and head back down. So now we'll go ahead and check out some of the interiors inside the castle itself, starting with the cellars here. So we'll make our way down the stairs here. And as you can see, it's pretty shabby down here, not much going on. Just a few supplies, some barrels. Over here we have some firewood. And now we'll go ahead and open the door here. And stepping inside, we have the castle's kitchen area with these nicely made vaulted ceilings. We have the stove, our cooking area there, and some other supplies. And then opening the door here, we step into sort of the dining room area, I guess, for like the guards and like castle servants. And the ceilings are vaulted, and it took a lot of time to get these ceilings just right, and I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. But moving on, we come to this space here with some more nicely vaulted ceilings. There's just some supplies and stuff like that, not too shabby there. And then stepping in here, we have the main, I guess, pantry area. As you can see, it leads in from this area here. But inside, we just have a lot of supplies, or the bulk of the castle supplies here. And we also got these big heavy beams holding up the ceiling there. So that's cool. Over here we have the well. And then making our way up the stairs here, we'll be able to enter into the keep. So stepping inside, we have this foyer area. And if we make our way through this door here, we come into the feasting hall. As you can see, it came out really nice. And for any of you guys wondering, I decided not to vault these windows. I just left them square. I feel for this particular design, it just looks better. And so moving on, we open a door here. We come into the Lord's bedroom. So this is Lord Peter's room. He has his fireplace there. And then over here he has his garderobe. So here we come into another little solar area. So it's nice and cozy in here. And then through here we have a bedroom. I'm not sure who stays in here, but it does have a fireplace. So moving on. And then through here we have the castle's chapel. It was very simple. No painted walls, just bare walls. And then down the hall here, we just have a little storage area. We have a chest and a random barrel down there. But heading up the stairs, so we come to the room with the reef above the door, which is the room where Henry stays. So stepping inside, as you can see, we have Henry's bed there. And then over here, we have the window where he can look out of. And then he does have a garderobe here as well. And so that's cool. We'll go ahead and move on. Then right across from his bedroom, we have this second bedroom here, where we have a couple of fancy beds. And that's pretty much that. Then we'll go down the hall here into the third bedroom on this floor. We have another couple of fancy beds. This room is a little bit more fancier, I think, as well. Then we have access to our windows and stuff like that. And now for the last room on the tour here. We'll step inside. We have this moderately fancy room. Some nice beds inside. And then that's that. And so we'll head up the stairs here to the top of the castle, where I believe it's another barracks area where we have lots more beds up here. There's a fireplace here. Lots of shields and tables and places to sit. Lots of beds. Also lots of like laundry and linens hanging from the beams and from ropes and stuff like that. So it's cool. We have windows to let some fresh air in. So that's pretty considerate of Lord Peter. So that's pretty much it, you guys. That's the whole castle. It's not that big of a castle, at least compared to Trotsky, so we're able to finish it in record time. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Well guys, that was Suchdol Castle, the first castle here on the Gutenberg portion of the map. I really hope you guys enjoyed checking this build out with me. There's a lot of time and effort that goes into putting these builds together. So I really appreciate you guys for watching. But I also ask that you guys show your appreciation also by liking and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And also drop a comment. Let me know how you feel about this series. Let me know how you feel about this build here. I really do love hearing from you guys and reading your comments. Again guys, this build is available for early access for my Patreon tier 2 level. So if you guys want to come on here and check out Suchdol Castle, as well as the past 3 castles that we've built so far in the series, I recommend that you guys check out the links that will be found in the description. So we are moving full steam ahead, and we're not stopping till we complete every castle from Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Again guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for joining me in today's episode, and I hope you join me back here for the next one. This has been the Kinder Knight from Suchdol Castle, and I bid you all a farewell.